Hey guys, just Todd from Nocturnal Studios, just doing a quick little video for you guys. Just is going to be a review of the brand new 8th edition Warhammer Fantasy Isle of Blood. A great little box set, perfect way to start if you're just getting into the hobby, especially if you definitely want to stick with the more fantasy aspect, if that tickles you. Really good box. It's not as hefty as a Space Hulk or anything like that, but it does have about 70 miniatures inside, and the books are phenomenal. GW have actually listened to, I think, the gamers, and have actually put their costings into this properly and actually come up with a really good result to be a little bit more competitive. So we'll just spin this around so you can get a better idea of what's in the box. So yeah, so look, very epic, I think, to get a Griffin and a few of the Rat Ogres, some of the bigger models in a box, especially a starter box, is just a really good thing. And yet, like I said, all the books are in colour, so it is an ideal way to start. So basically, in the box you will get 1 High Elf Prince on Griffin, 1 High Elf Mage, 10 High Elf Lothran Seaguard, 10 High Elf Swordmasters, 5 Reavers, Skaven Warlord, Skaven Warlock Engineer, 40 Skaven Clan Rats, 1 Skaven Master Molder, 2 Skaven Rat Ogres, 1 Skaven Warp Fire Throwers, and 1 Skaven Poisoned Wind Mortar. So it's definitely a lot of miniatures, guys. It's a great way to start, and in the next few videos I'll basically be taking this box apart bit by bit, and you guys can make your own judgment and see whether you want to go to it from there. This is going to be one of the first videos that I'll be doing in a series, which is basically going to be taking more of the younger guys from a start to a basically finished type aspect. So example, we'll go through different tools you might want for the hobby, different paints, and then basically just some general H2s on how to get into the hobby and what to look for, so that it's really cost effective for you guys. Alright guys, so stay tuned, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Alright guys, this is just basically the accessories of the box set. So you've got all your bases here for all your various miniatures that are in the box. I think it's roughly about 70. Here's your little dice bag, standardised from GW. Really just nothing really much to say about it, it's just standard type of stuff. The only thing I would say is just get some more D6s, because otherwise you'll be fighting over them. Pretty standard, just template kit. The other one that you can buy from GW, that like the goldy bronzy ones, very nicely and well done, I must say. This is just basically a getting started thing, so your 3-inch, your 5-inch and your flame template there. And then also they included your little rangefinder sticks, or more commonly known as the I'm gonna whack someone with stick. They just have your little just measurement and increments on them, as you can see there. Very basic. Just move on to the little rule book now. So GW have actually listened to their customers and actually put out a colour book, and it actually looks finished. So it's just a really nice epic book. It's laid out really well, and it's not like a coaster like your other previous little A5 books that you normally get. So it's very nicely well done. Very epic type of looking book. So I think lots of people will be really happy with that, and it's basically just the rulebook that you need. It's just without the fluff, unlike the big heavy rulebook that you can buy. Apart from that, the other book that you get is the Read Me First book. So this is basically just a how-to book with everything that's in the box, be it from assembling some basic painting ideas to how the game basically works. And yeah, you just really go from there. It also just goes into some detail about so some sprue work, some basic painting ideas, also basically just your loadout for what's on your High Elf army and your Skaven. Really nicely done. Moving along to some basic just deployment and things like that, just basic rules. Also includes some basic ideas for expansion, whether it's a Screaming Bell or just other model ranges that are in the Skaven and High Elf genre there. Just some epic pictures throughout the book, which is really nice to see. Map of the actual fantasy realm. And yeah, then just some other ideas on other armies that you can collect and play, whether Skaven or High Elves aren't what you want, there's always heaps of other choices for you to play. So yeah, so definitely read through this book, and yeah, it's a really good quality book that GW have brought out. Alright guys, I'll see you soon next time with the sprues. Alright guys, so here we go with the sprue kits. So basically there's 5 in the box, which is pretty decent. I think that where we should start is probably with the Griffin, because that's where I think most people want to see really at the moment. I think GW have actually done a good thing and included a miniature of this caliber in there, and be that it's from plastic is really nice. And even the Skaven Warlord there is really nicely well done, and you can just see into like where the High Elf Mage head and staff is there. Really nice, guys. Lots of details, and probably one of the best things is with the banners, you don't actually have to do any freehand work on it. You can just basically paint over what's there, and you can get a really good basic result. Alright guys, so moving on to your next sprue. So basically, this one's really just more your Skaven type sprue, with just all your clan rats and whatnot there, and your different fire teams. And then also moving on to your little High Elf Mage there, with his dynamic posed like flames kind of magic swirl thing that he's standing on. Moving on to your Skaven banner, which is just there, which is really nice. And probably the best miniature I would have to say would be your rat ogres. So really nicely well done, lots of detail in there, kind of just like massive big Frankenstein miniatures, and I love that. So there's your fire teams up there, lots of detail, guys. GW have actually justified their prices by putting in some nice detailed miniatures. Moving on to some basic High Elves and Reavers. Just there, another nice banner, guys. Nice detail. Once again, just paint straight over it, and you get some really nice quick results. Even just moving into details just on your standard Sea Guard, it's just really nice too. For your Warlock, and then your Frankenstein Rat Ogre right about here, with just your little, all your scars and little clamps and whatnot that are keeping him together, and his little kind of gladiator type arm there, which is just really nice. And even just the detail on the readers and in the horses is just really phenomenal. So GW have really done it some justice this time. Yeah, and then all the other ones are basically just kind of higgle-piggled Skaven and various High Elves, which is okay. That's probably my only complaint I'd say about the box. It's just I'm more of an organised type of person. I like everything separated, but if that's all you got to whinge about, then that's nothing really to complain about. So basically once you clip them out, then you clip them out, and then that's it, guys. So really nicely well done. There'll be some stills at the end of this video, so you can get some more in detail look. And this is basically exactly the same sprue once again, just here, just with all your Skaven and all the rest of your High Elves mixed into one. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoy, and yeah, check out the stills for some more detail. Alright guys, see ya.